All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're doing this. Make sure you're stretched, you're warmed up. We're lifting today. This is the exact workout that they did at Shred to Fit, so you're not missing out. If you go to a gym, you can go use barbell for the bigger lifts, and then dumbbells or kettlebells for the others, or whatever you have at home, okay? So the first superset, barbell bench press, we're gonna do 8 reps, followed with 20 jumping jacks, followed with 10 V-ups. So I will demonstrate each one. We'll do 1 round of each, but you're gonna do 3 rounds of superset 1, 3 rounds of superset 2, 3 rounds of superset 3, and 3 rounds of superset 4, all right? So let's start with our first superset. Like I said, if you're at a gym, lifting heavy with a barbell would be the first choice. Second choice would be a kettlebell or dumbbells. We're gonna do 8 reps. Now my weight is light because I've already worked out, but you wanna go heavy and you wanna write your weight down. That way next week and each week you try to increase your weight a little bit. It's called progressive overload. That is what's gonna build muscle and help you burn that fat. So let's go 8 reps. You can do this on the ground if you don't have a bench, but I brought my bench out. All right, so chest position, straight up. We're gonna do 8. And 1. We're gonna follow that directly with our jumping jacks. We're gonna do 20 jumping jacks and go. If you have to modify, you're here, but you're quick. All right, it's a quick cardio. Next 20, down for our V-ups. We have 10 of these. Again, modify if you need. If you have a weaker core, you can bend your knees, okay? Otherwise, you're here. That's what you're aiming for, but you can also do whatever you need to do to strengthen that core. Belly button tucked in spine, neck is neutral, arms are overhead, okay? Do your best, break if you need to, but get your 10 in. 4, 6, 7. These are hard. Keep your belly button tucked in. Have 3 more. Okay, those are hard. All right, so now we're gonna rest. Give yourself a good minute, maybe even 2-minute rest. Then you're gonna do that superset again, and then you're gonna rest and do it again 3 times. Let's move on to superset 2 once you're ready. Superset 2, again, if you have access to a bar, you're gonna do barbell push press, otherwise a kettlebell or dumbbells, okay? For this round, I'm gonna use kettlebells just in case you have kettlebells, that way you can see the difference. Again, our lift is 8 reps, starting at chest level. We're gonna do 8. Keep your body nice and tight, belly button tucked in spine. 7 and 8, okay? So dumbbells, kettlebells, barbells, and we'll do. We're gonna follow that right into lateral TD touches. So we're gonna go down, chest up, hips back, 20 total. Now if you're not hopping, you're making them rapid, okay? But that little plyo move, good for your bones, your heart. We're doing 20 of these. I'm gonna guesstimate here, 11, 12, 13. Chest is up, I'm not bending over, all right? I'm not bending down. So chest up, hips back. We'll say that's 20. And then we're gonna do Russian twist side to side. You can do them on your bench, you can do them on the ground. You can add a little weight if you'd like. But this is what these look like. And there's different variations also. Your goal is here, all right? Or here, or here. Fully twist, 20 total. And breathe. And that's 20. Whew. All right, see how your heart rate goes up? So you're getting your lift, you're getting a little cardio and core. It's magic, all right? Those are called supersets. So do 2 more rounds of those. Give yourself a good minute to 2 minutes in between each superset. And then once you're done with all 3, we'll move on to superset 3. All right, we're at superset 3. Yesterday we did more cardio based and we did our incline presses. I showed you how to do them if you don't have a bench to lean back. All right, you can use that option again. Otherwise, if you have a barbell, you want to, grab your barbell, do it that way, kettlebell or dumbbells. You want to make these heavy. 8 reps means you can lift heavier if you have the heavier weight. All right. So here, we're going to press, aiming for your collarbones. 6, 7, and 8. All right. We're going to superset that with mountain climbers. We did those yesterday too. We're going to do 20 total, so that's 10 each leg. If these are too hard for you, you can go on your forearms, you can go on a bench, all right? And let me know if there's another alternative that you want. I can find another alternate, okay? It's just a quick cardio, so 20. Fast as you can go. Just revs it up a little bit. And then toe touches. Adding weight is option. So we're gonna do toe touches, feet are flat, and you're pulsing and you're reaching. Add a little bit more with a dumbbell or a kettlebell, keeping that belly button tucked in spine, okay? And exhale as you come up. Good job. All right, superset 3. Give yourself a little rest, about 1 minute to 2 minutes. Do it 2 more times. When you're done, we have our final superset, superset 4. Let's do it. Fourth and final superset. We're gonna do 8 tricep dips, 10 burpees, 10 plank up downs. If you have a bench, chair, anything, if you have to do it on the ground, it's gonna look like this. It won't be as intense, all right? I mean, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can do it this way, or you can do it this way. Aiming for your triceps. Another good one would be tricep push-ups. Laying on your stomach, elbows in, pushing on the bottom of your palms, and that'll hit the triceps as well. Otherwise, we're doing the dips. This is what the workout calls for. So, there's other variations as well. Let me scoot this back. Ideally, you want your butt super close to the bench. You want your legs all the way out, and you want to be here. All right, that's the most advanced, hardest way. If you need to bend your knees, it's gonna make it a little easier, all right? The more you bend your knees, the easier it is. Harder is with your legs fully extended. You only have 8, so challenge yourself. Let's go. Also, don't tense the shoulders, down and back. Always keep that core tight, belly button tucked in spine. Chin, neck, neutral. Here we go. And elbows, fight to keep them behind you. Don't let them flare out. 5, 6, 7. Those are hard. You're pretty much pushing your body weight. All right, so we're gonna superset that with burpees. That's our cardio today. This is a good way to show you bench burpees if you're not able to go all the way to the ground. Otherwise, you're doing them here. All right, and you can also step them out. I'm gonna show you this way because I've worked out today already. But on the mat, that's ideal. This is alternate. Already done 2. Here's 3, 4. Follow that with plank up downs. These are really hard. So if you're having a hard time doing this part, hold it, okay? Set your clock to a 30-second low plank hold. Otherwise, 10 of these. We're gonna start with a high plank position. That's 1 and 2. All the while keeping this tight, not letting your body do that. Here, okay? I've done 2. And you can also go on your knees. Let me catch my breath here. If you do it on your knees, start in a plank position first, all right? Then drop the knee so you have that angle. Some people do this. Now you're not working your core at all, and you're really not working anything. You need a little bit of resistance. So there, drop, now I'm at an angle. I'm doing the work, okay? That's 3. All right, we have 7 more. Let's do it, and we're playing around. So 10 of these total, but we've done 3. 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10. Fabulous job. Finisher options. If you want a finisher, you can do some sprints. You can go outside, maybe 20 to 30 meters, sprint all out, walk back. Wait about a minute, sprint all out again, walk back. Do that about 3 or 4 times. It may not seem like a lot, but you're jolting your body, it's 120,000%. Just 3, 4 of those is an excellent finisher. Metabolic conditioning, fat burning, also really good for your heart. Another one would be on the bike. You can do like 20 on, 20 off, or 20 on, 30 off, 20-second sprint, take 30 even to 40, 20-second sprint with like a 30 to 40-second rest. Do that about 8 times. Those are some good finishers. So I'll find some more, but those would be good ones following a lifting session because they're shorter. You'd already did a lot of work by lifting. Look I just gave you one of each superset. So you're gonna be doing 3 of each. You're gonna have good calorie burn, and then write down the weight of each lift that you did. So that way, I mean, let's say I lifted, 60 pounds today. That was my bench press. Next week, I'm going to try for 65 or 70, depending on how, you can have just a little bit of weight at a time. Some weeks you may not add any weight, but if you can just give yourself a little push each time, that's called progressive overload, and that's how your muscles start to grow. As soon as you're done with this lifting session, regardless if it's on your meal plan or not, get some protein in, all right? About 40 grams of protein after these lifting sessions will help preserve that muscle. For women, we need to drink this within 30 minutes. Drink within 30 minutes of a lifting session. That'll help grow and preserve those muscles. If we wait after the 30 minutes, we've lost that window. We're gonna gain, but not, we have to be the most effective, right? So 30 minutes after a lifting session, make sure you get your protein in, regardless if it's, I know we have like a snack after this, for this phase. Just get protein in, add that to your meal plan, is getting that protein in 30 minutes after each lifting session. All right, please let me know if you have any questions. You guys are my pioneers. We're gonna do this again in May, but you guys are my OGs, all right? All right, thanks, bye guys.